Hello, hello, hello. Just stopping through very quickly to say what's up. Not fun. So listen, y'all. Stopping through here because, of course, we're on our little getaway right now. And we're currently working on some things, so I won't say too much. But I want to do some more classes. And, for those of you who signed up for some teas, I know we said we're going to send that final part over, but for real, you're going to get that final part tonight. By the way, there's a new class I want to do. And I said, let me ask my people, what would be something that they would want to learn? Something that would be beneficial to them in all areas on all levels. And that's what I want to do. So, of course, definitely let me know. I want to give a shout out to those of you who signed up for the event so far. Okay. If you do not know, I'm currently doing I'm like a vacation. I never have a vacation, but this is kind of like a vacation, a getaway. But in the process of me having this getaway, I'm like, this would be a perfect time to do some nasty ass work because it ain't in my motherfucking house. And when I say nasty ass work, I mean nasty, trifling ass work. And if you were like, what the fuck is that? Okay. Let's say separation. Let's say that's the type of work that we're doing here. So we are here. Baby, go over here. Go over here. We've been here for 2 days now, and we're going to be here for a couple of more. And so there are 3 of you that signed up. And I'm still waiting on one person to get back to about their consultation. Like I said, we're going to be here doing what we have to do for the next couple of days. And although that we're going to be here for the next couple of days, it doesn't mean that the work stopped. As long as I'm not starting it, in my home, that's all that matters to me. So, of course, we did mention it was $150 to $400 for this work. Of course, consultation is $20. I did say I was going to put on a blog spot, but honestly, I'm just like, well, if you're watching a video, you more than likely got the blog spot from the video. And I did the video talking about it. So I feel like it's kind of redundant to do a video on it and then turn around and put on the blog spot. I mean, for certain stuff, I think yeah. But I'm like, if it's meant for them to sign up for it, they watched the video. At the beginning of the video, we talked about it. And they are going to reach out. It was not meant for them to be a part of it, then it's not meant for them to be a part of it. So that's what I'm learning, to not, be over the top. Like I said, somebody initially reached out to me about getting this work done. And I said, why not being just a mini ritual for them? Why not offer more people to join? So anyway, I was going to do a midnight metanoia tonight. I don't know. I guess, depends on, how quickly I can get what I need to get done. How quickly I can get it accomplished. There's a lot with a lot. Tomorrow's a lot. There's a lot going on tomorrow. There's been a lot going on for the past few days anyway. But still, tomorrow there's a lot going on. We have a lot to do. And I'm like, listen, we're definitely going to do a midnight metanoia, but I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight or tomorrow. And it's going to be a live one. Although we do have other, episodes that we pre-recorded some. I want to at least knock out. I want to try to do 12. Yeah, I think I want to do 12 this go around too. So far, I've done 4. So anyway, I guess y'all can let me know on that. Shout out to another person who actually got some casework done. I want to say this too. I'm not really a fan of the payment plan stuff unless, of course, it's a big ritual. Or let's say if somebody is doing different rituals for different things. I'm okay with doing the payment plan because I do not expect you, the average person, to have, so much money available at any given time to get some energy work done. I always tell y'all this. And if any spiritualist suggests that you go pawn jewelry, any spiritualists that suggest that you go take out a payday loan, any spiritualists that advise that you do whatever it is that you're doing to get any type of spiritual work, that's one way of knowing that they're fraudulent. Because, of course, we know that in spirit, money is energy, right? We know this. So if it's meant for you to get something done Spirit would have already made a way out of no way for that to happen. And that goes with anything. So you're here stating, unless of course if you're atheist and you're curious, but you're here stating that you feel like you are taken care of and you feel like, spirit is always providing whatever spirit you believe in. But yeah, you're like, I really need this work done, but the finances are not there. That could be a sign that there's other things that you need to accomplish before you get the spiritual work done. Okay. And that's just how it goes. So I would never advise you to sell, to pay, to borrow, and also to get shit. Because of course, going into spirituality, money is energy, and that's how you become in spiritual debt. Okay. That's one way. And I don't, so like I said, I'm not for that. I don't advise that. Me, myself, and I don't, borrow money or do payday loans for anything either way. I believe in working for what you want. And I do believe that the universe does provide. When you need something, the universe will make a way out of no way for you to get that. I do believe that. And I've always believed that. I want to put that out there too. But either way, so the payment plan, I'm not really, like I said, a fan of that, unless of course, there's trust there. On top of there being trust, I don't finish the work until the final payment is sent. And so, of course, if you pay 1/3 of it, that's what I typically require at least, or at least 60%, depends on how much it is. Then I'll do, 60% of the work. And then when the rest of the money is sent over, we finish that work off. Okay, that's what we do. And so either way, shout out to you. You sent over, 95% of what the tea was. It was a large amount. 95% of the tea, and I'll be getting that rest by, what is tomorrow? Thursday? Tomorrow! Yay! But anyway, so we can finish this on and get this on out the way. So either way, honey, let me see what's in the comment before we get started. Come on here, Larry. Yes, honey. Who you doing? Yes, honey. Larry, what time is it over there? 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock over there? It's 1 o'clock? Yes, we're doing great. We're over here in sunny old Arizona. You said that Fort Lauderdale is flooded. Oh, wow. So you guys are getting the water that we got a couple of months ago. There's people out here talking about California is going to be damaged. They're trying to get rid of Californians. Okay, what she said? No, she said Californians. They're trying to get rid of people from California, but she said Californians. She didn't say Californians. She said Californians. Anyway, so definitely sending good energy over there to Fort Lauderdale and the water that is coming down. I really do feel like what is going on, I was going to say universally, what is going on in the United States is that I think this is science meeting nature. I think that for so long they have been manipulating Mother Nature. And now Mother Nature, because of course people are waking up, once again, going into frequency and vibrations and how your environment shapes you and how you shape your environment. So when people are in a certain place, they're starting to, raise the vibrations, then of course the planet starts to respond back to that vibration being raised. So the same thing with, vice versa. So there's a shift going on. There's been a shift going on. Of course, this year we're seeing a lot of planetary alignments. We're seeing a lot of frequencies being sent down here, as I mentioned before, 2 or 3 years ago in our class called Omicron, I believe. And, it's unfortunate what's going on. But, once again, things are being revealed and we're seeing things for what it is. And so that's what's going on right now. The floods in California, the floods that are happening in Fort Lauderdale, the other places that are having floods and stuff, same thing with that. Now, I don't feel like in the South, when I say the South, like Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, I don't feel like when these places have floods and stuff, that's man-made. Not all the time. I do feel like there's a lot of tea going on there. Like I said, you're in the Gulf, okay? You're in a basically a closed canal. So it's kind of like, remember when we were kids? I don't know if y'all did this, but we used to do this, me, myself, and some of my siblings and some of my cousins, but we would put like dirt, like create a wall, and then the water would come flowing down, and the water would just build up. And then eventually it'll start to either go around or would like push the dirt down or, push through the dirt. I'm saying that say going into like the Gulf of Mexico. It's like that energy is being sent in. They already said that there's, whirls of currents of water, It's like, okay, when the currents of water hits, and the energy ricochets off the, what they say, the ocean floor, the base floor, the sea base, however they say that. What do you think is going to happen in the sky if the sky and the earth is even? It's called ecosystem. So it's kind of like, once again, I think that some of this stuff is, natural. A few times, maybe there is some exaggeration when man, trying to experiment on how they can get things done. But anyway, it's unfortunate. Stay positive and raise your vibration. Okay. I have water in my studio about 6 inches. Oh my God. So it's really, really bad. You said your studio, your apartment? Oh, what type of studio? Singing studio? Okay. Why are you live right when I'm at the movies? I know that's right, Jay. I know that's right. Wait a minute. Yes, Arizona. Come on, Arizona. Push on in. Ain't no place like sunny Arizona. Ow. Yes, honey. We love some good old Arizona, honey. The zone of the Aryans, honey. Ow. Yeah, I'm so excited. I cannot wait for something. I'm not even gonna tell y'all anything right now. Like I said, we're on a little vacation. We on a vacay, we on a business move. We on a lot of tea right now. There's a lot of energy pushing through. Ow, come on in here. Somebody knows said, did you hear about that planetary alignment that happened yesterday? Blah blah blah. And I'm like, girl, see, like I tell you, I don't talk about everything. Okay, like I said, I'll let the left hand know what the right hand is doing because people like to watch, they like to figure out what you're doing, they like to calculate your moves. And I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that personally, business wise, publicly. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, honey. Once again, that's why we don't have a documentary or cameras following us. We don't vlog or none of that good shit I said that we were going to be doing because of that. But either way, I was like, yes, I am aware of that. Why you think on that particular day, I started doing my thing? Why you think on that particular day, I started A, B, C, D, E, F, Ging? So once again, everything is worked out in the spirit. I listen to the spirit, honey. The spirit direct me. Ow! Enjoy your vacay. Push the energy through. I know that's right, Larry. Larry, stay positive. Now, I want to say this too, Larry. You got renter's insurance or homeowner insurance? Because that's how you're going to get paid. You hear me? That's how you're going to get paid. And you got to make sure you have disaster insurance. Okay. In California, I think renters insurance cover fires, they cover floods, but it does not cover, unless you're in a flood. Yeah. If you're in a flood zone, it will not cover flood. You have to get disaster insurance. If you're in like near the San Andreas Fault or any like LA, you have to get disaster insurance. So if there's an earthquake, they're not going to pay you out. They're going to say that's the natural thing. And I think that's kind of weird because if your car is parked by a tree and it rains and that tree falls on your car, your insurance pays you for that. But it's like that's natural disaster too. So I'm a little confused by that. But anyway, get you some renter's insurance, get you some homeowner insurance, okay? So you could be covered. Okay, things happen. And listen, okay? Something happened to me years ago and I was out of so much money. I was out of a loss for a lot of shit. And I told myself, bitch, we're going to get insurance on everything. We're going to get insurance on your boobs. We're going to get insurance on anything you put your money into, bitch, you're getting it fucking insured. Cars, cell phones, computers, bitch, any and everything that can get insured, bitch, you goddamn right, I fucking got it insured. You goddamn motherfucking Skippy. So if anything go down, you get it. And I'm going to tell you this too. An ex-friend of mine, they had a power outage. No, I shouldn't even be sharing this with y'all because I have to send a private email on that because girl, everybody gonna be doing some shit, girl, and then they're gonna say, now it's gonna be a little hard to get on in and do what you gotta do. Yeah, we're gonna say that. Okay. Hell. My dad lives in Arizona. I remember when he lived in a place that had lavender fields behind it. They were so gorgeous. I want to say this too. And maybe somebody on here will know anything about this, but I'm not going to give out a zip code, but I'm going to say there is what is it, 9428 9428. If that resonates with you, please send me over an email something really, really interesting happened, uh, over the past 2 days. And last night, it was like the icing on the motherfucking cake, honey. And I said, whoa. So, of course, I'm thinking I'm going to wake up and I'm going to, remember what I'm experiencing because I know it was like an out of body spiritual experience. But when I woke up, everything was like reversed and shit. Like I remember seeing, you know, numbers, okay, certain sets of numbers. I'm like, I was like, what the fuck is these numbers? But it has to be something along those lines, okay? It has to be something along those lines, okay? Yes, my studio apartment has 6 inches of water. Oh wow. Wow. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Larry, stop it. Larry, stop that. Wow, this is crazy. Do you have renter's insurance? Homeowner insurance? On a serious note. Okay. That same thing I said about California when they said we were in a drought. But now they said that the agriculture, because so much rain had come through. And this be the bullshit too. This be the bullshit. Like something is going on. Because everywhere you go here, where there's like farmland and stuff, the farmers will say, tell the government to stop throwing the water in the ocean. So they're saying that there's water reservoirs, and when it becomes overflown, they drain the water out and dump it into the ocean. Well, ironically, I want to say like some dams got busted too over here in California, like Oroville and shit. But it's so weird because where I live at, um, they have like lakes and reservoirs all throughout the city, all throughout the area, right? Like literally every other street, there's a man-made lake there, and they have like the stuff set up there. And for what I'm told is that they use that water for drinking water and stuff, right? They recycle the water and shit. Anyway, I'm literally going down a street, a busy street with one of the biggest lakes on it. And I looked over. Now, mind you, we had like a flood of water coming through like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. When I say it flooded, honey, that water was coming through quickly. Like it rained for like 2 hours and the streets already flooded. Trees were falling, lights were out, like they had roads and shit blocked off. I was like, what the fuck? But the weirdest thing about it is that today I go driving by this lake and I look over and the water is back down to motherfucking zero. So mind you, it was flooding. Okay. It was high up, right? Like, girl, it was I don't know how big this lake is. I don't know how many feet this lake was, but it's just so weird that it was so high up. And mysteriously, they say that the agriculture and the crops are going to be destroyed because of so much water. And now it's like the water is back to where it started at. So I'm like, I know all that water didn't go into the ground. I know all that water didn't go into the motherfucking ground. So what do y'all have beneath one of these parts of this lake that's sucking that water up? And what are y'all doing with that water? Because allegedly, like I said, we have an overflow of water in California. They said that we're not in drought no more. And anyway, just some bullshit. I'm so sick of the bullshit, honey. I'm so sick of the bullshit. Okay. Okay. I'm so sick of this. Is why I supported Donald Trump. Okay. If Donald Trump was in office right now, there would be no bullshit that we got going on right now. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. There'll be no bullshit right now of what we motherfucking experiencing with Donald Trump in motherfucking office, honey. Okay. Okay. That's it, girl. That's it. So listen, stay positive, Larry, okay? Oh, there's a sticker on there. Ooh. Listen, I'm going to y'all get up off of here. I was supposed to come through to say, do y'all want me to do it, man? I met Sonoya. I'm thinking it's gonna be tomorrow because I'm thinking I'm gonna do one more recording of Midnight Met Sonoya tonight. I think I'm gonna do one more recording. And then, yeah, I think tomorrow we'll do the live Midnight Met Sonoya. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Okay. I think there's gonna be two new classes I'm gonna do as well. But anyway, it's about to be 11 o'clock. I need the skadoodle, kadoodle, kamoodle, kaboodoo. And yes, honey, I will be responding to an email if I gotta wait. Let me double check. Okay. Okay, no response yet. Okay. So anyway, well, I'm gonna go. And I hope you guys are well and positive. There's a lot going on. Raise your vibrations. Keep your protection up. Ask your ancestors to come on through and to do what they need to do. Okay? There's a lot going on. Okay? So that's it for now, you all. Okay, thanks so much for stopping by here, Larry and Dre, Jay. Dre. Girl. Anyway, Jay and Larry, bye for now, okay? Y'all will see me again soon, okay? Bye for now.